Hello Dreamlight Valians, it's Sassy Shortcake, and today I'm sharing with you storage solutions. So we've got three types of chests: the home chest, the crafted chest, and finally Scrooge's safe, which you unlock by doing quests. So let's come over here and purchase some materials for our chests. So of course you can gather these items. You need 25 softwood and 25 stone in order to make a chest. So I'm just going to purchase, and that's about $700 worth to make 4 chests. Now the other chests you can purchase from Scrooge's if you've got them in your inventory. If they're not in your inventory, they won't show up in the furniture log. So you must have at least one of those in your inventory not being used. So we need to come over here and we say we like some more items, choose furniture, and here we come to storage, and you can purchase these. You can actually also purchase the crafted chests here for 1200 gold if you don't want to make them. These are the safes. You get these by doing Scrooge's level 10, and it's 16,000 gold for one of those. They're quite pricey, so I'll just be purchasing one more for now. And here are the Darkwood vintage chests. This is the home chest that you get when you first build a home, or in your home when you first start the game, really. So you can buy more of those as well. And the good thing about those is that they're linked, whereas the Scrooge's chest and the crafted chest, they're not linked. And I'll go into more detail about what I mean by that. So now let's head back to our home, and I'm going to show you how I've got mine set up, basically. I've got one of these chests out the front here. Now let's go inside. So let's head over to our crafting table, and here we can craft 4 more, or a few more of those chests. And the good thing about this is in the early game you don't have much money to spare, so you wouldn't spend 1200 gold on one of these chests. They're quite easy to get: 25 stone, 25 wood. It's not a lot, softwood that is, so 25 of each. Now I'll show you an idea of how some people display their things. So what they do is they layer the room with counters or small tables, and then they put chests in front, and they put on the counter the item, so a display item of what's in the chest. So here we've got topaz and topaz on the counter behind. And they do this for all kind of things. And this is a good way to do it if you have like a bad memory and you have no idea what is in which chest, or if you have heaps and heaps and heaps of things. However, I don't hoard that many of everything. I kind of just stick to one stack of each thing. So now I'll show you what I've got here. I'm going to put down my Scrooge's chests right now, and I'm going to be putting my gems in these. So I like to have a mix of different chests in here because then it's easier to remember, what is in the different chests. So my first 3 wooden chests here are the flowers, and I actually put these by biome. So the earlier biomes are the far left, and the later biomes are the far right, and the middle ones are the middle one. So it's easier to remember. This chest will be for my gems. So I'm going to put all of my gems except for my diamonds and those special gems that you get from the Mickey quest. So all of these I'll put large, small, or the reverse of that. And then these other ones will go in the other chest. Just like this. And I'll also put my Dreamlight shards in here. I also have some of these pink Dreamlight shards in other chests just because it's just, you get a lot of them. So I've just dumped them in some other items. So now here are my materials over this far right side. I've just got an extra Scrooge's chest so I can remember which one all my rocks are in, all my iron, all my gold. It makes it easier to remember when it's not just 3 wooden chests in a row. Okay, just doing some organizing. Yeah, so like that. And then these other 2 chests, one is wood and the other one is already crafted materials. So I've got my already crafted materials and my coal on the left, and then on the right or the middle chest I will have all my different types of wood and my soil. And so now I don't really need to think about it. I just go and drop any wood into that chest, like it will automatically go into its stack. Now here we've got fruit. My first chest is only fruit. So I've organized it like this. And then any excess fruit I just sell because I feel like you don't need that many stacks. My middle chest is like grains and herbs or spices. And I've actually organized this by alphabetical order. So if I'm looking for something specific, I can just remember, okay, that starts with, you know, S. I'm looking for soya. Let's just grab that. That'll be towards the end. And finally, this one is vegetables. And again, alphabetical order. And when I just dump things in there, as long as I haven't run out like I have with the pumpkins here, it's just going to go into its stack. And if there's excess, then it will either, if the chest is full, stay in my bag, or it'll go into one of those slots, and then I know to take it back out and sell it. And here are our final chests. I've got my seafood. So in the left-hand chest, I keep my shellfish, and then the rest of them are done by alphabetical order. So letter R onwards is in the shellfish tank, and all of these are from A to P, I think. Yes. And I put seaweed in the wrong in the wrong chest there. The final chest we have in this house is, of course, the home chest. So this is just random stuff I've dumped in here mostly. I keep all of my quest items in here so they're easy to access from everywhere in my village. I also have some critter food here which I'll be sorting out, and generally just down the bottom left here I keep items that I want to give to people. So I know Minnie wants this gooseberry pie, so that's why that's in there. Just so it's not taking up bag space. So I've actually got a few chests around here in the plaza, but these are my main two chests. I've got one of each type over here, and I just store seeds in this chest, and the one on the left is obviously the linked chest. Now I'm heading down to the peaceful meadow, and I'll show you where or how I put my chests down. I've actually picked them up just for this video so I can put them down. So we press F by coming into the furniture mode, or that's what I do on the PC version of this game, and I just place one linked and one unlinked chest. So here is my linked chest, and I can take out my carrots from here, and I like to store these in the unlinked chest so that I know carrots are the food that the critter in this biome likes to eat. So I like to store the critter food in that unlinked chest, and I'll also put any seeds if I've got excess seeds. And now say I wanted to pick up some of these penstemons, I can just pick them up and put them into the linked chest, and later on I can sort that out in my house without taking up all of my bag space. So now let's head down to the glade, and I basically do the exact same thing. So get one unlinked chest, one linked chest, and I will take out my lobster from here because this is what crocodiles like to eat. So I want to put that, and I'll put any seeds as well if I had any, which I do not. I think I've got some seeds that belong to this biome. So I'll go into my bag once more, put down my two chests. And now I can take from here, obviously, my turtle food, and I can also take my corn because that is native to this biome. So I want to take those two items and put them in the chest here. This really just makes life a lot easier in the game. So now I can grab one seaweed out of here, and I can go and find a critter, and I can feed them easily. And I don't have to worry about having to go home, having to remember what food they like because they're just already in that chest. Whenever I get more seaweed, I just top it up into there, or I can get them from home and do that later. And here we've got our little turtle, and I can feed him. Now I can take that and just put it straight into the other chest if I don't want to keep it in my bag. So here we are in the Forest of Valor. Again, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Same chests, one of each type. And now I've got some crops here that are ready to harvest. So you can easily just grab and harvest them and put them straight into this chest. So now I can just head home whenever that chest is full and empty it all out. Again, the same thing here with the cotton. I'm going to do the same chests once more. Oh, sorry, I know this is getting a little repetitive, but I wanted to make sure that to show you that I am putting these in every biome. I can harvest here. I've got seeds here, so I can put these seeds into my chest. All the different types of sunbirds like a different type of flower, so I've got all of those here, so I remember which flowers they like. I just need to remember which bird likes which flower, but I've got each of the 5 flowers here. So now I can easily take the seeds, spare seeds, and plant them as well. Here we are in the Forgotten Lands. Do the exact same thing again. Put the 2 chests down. I'm going to put them over here. So I like to try and put my chests next to the gardening stand. And most of my gardening stands are quite close to my wells as well. My teleportation parts too. It just makes it really easy to just jump from place to place, access to chests. Here I need these white sturgeons for the foxes who live here. And finally, let's head back home and take one last look. Now you can see in my chest, I've got these random items that I've picked up along the way. I have one out the side here because I've got the nuts in there. And I also have a chest outside of the restaurant with the restaurant items that you can purchase, like eggs, butter, milk, those things. Now let's head home. It's so easy just to sort this chest out. I just take these things back. I kind of remember where everything goes quite easily because I've made it so easy. I can just, without even thinking about it really, just go and dump them where they need to go. And I can see I've already got max of those, so I can sell that item. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to Boss Family Plays, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!